Hey guys, I know I look very, very pale, and this is just not a good setting, but let's just take a thumbnail because we are gonna be reviewing this book. So, guys, I already took a thumbnail photo. So, guys, basically, this is Enid Blyton's book, and I told you guys that I'm gonna review it because yesterday was a Monday, and I reviewed the other one on. Wait, when did I review? Wait, did I review it yesterday? No, I reviewed back on Sunday or Monday. I think Sunday, because it was a Sunday, so I reviewed the book, the last book on Sunday, and I used my other camera, but it's literally locked because my mom locked it. She forgot my other phone for filming is here, so this is my regular phone, and yeah, so every time I forgot, I'm just gonna use this phone. That's the point. So this is Ines Blyton Mallory Tower collection one. So it's three books in one also. Cause every time I buy a book, I feel like I would just want to buy the three books in one. Cause I feel like it's just like I counted it as one book, so I feel like I just bench it, like I just like keep on reading. I got into the point of the story when I almost finished it, like around page like 500 or something. I got to the point that I was in the story so much. I was like getting into the story so much that I forgot that my time was literally running out because I have school, so I had to sleep. But yesterday I literally, so on Sunday night, I think I kind of like, oh, I read like 200 pages, and then yesterday I think around 300 pages, and then this morning I read around 100 pages. So yeah, and I finished it. You can kind of like see the pattern here. See, like this is 200 pages, 400 pages. Wait, no, 300 pages. I think this one is 100 pages. See, I separated into 3 days, so it's probably correct. So yeah, honestly, this book is just such a classic. So I have a review on my iPad. So yeah, so I finally read like this, and honestly I completely understand why is it like they're considered a classic. And by the way, why am I laying down not in bed, not there? Because this is, why I'm not going to school, because this is a Tuesday morning, because I had such a bad bitch period cramp that hurts like a bitch. And yeah, so I can't go to school because my stomach hurts so bad. At that point I almost fainted because it was hurting so bad. I couldn't even stand up on the bath. Like I went down. I was like, oh, like that, like literally. And my mom was worried sick of me. She's at work right now, but yeah, because she has so much work to do, she can't skip today. But my dad is also at work. He actually doesn't know the issue because he was already at work. So my dad goes first around like 6:30, and no 6, we know 6:15 he already went to his office, and my mom went to her office around 7:15 also, and she arrived at like 7:30, but we called until like 8 because her job started at 8. I mean, like, as a bus, whatever. I don't know why my voice just started like deep. Anyway, I couldn't stand up, I couldn't sit. So yeah, if you're experiencing the same pain as me, period cramps, please, you can relate. I can literally relate to you. Like, girl, we all the same, we girls. Okay, anyway, so this book, okay, I'm just gonna increase my voice. This book follows Gerald River as she starts at Mallory Tower. So like it's like a girls like boarding school by the sea, and like throughout like the first three book, like you gotta like see her grow, make mistake, build friendship, slowly becoming a better person, because you can become independent, obviously, because you're in boarding school. And this is the girl, so sweet, right? Looks so cute. And like it's not really like just about school general, but it's more of growing up. I would say growing up as a teenager, just growing up as a kid as well. So one of my favorite thing in this book is probably the friendship. Like every girl has like different personality, so it never like feels boring. I also love the characters Sally and Alicia. Um Basically, and even like they're like different, like more difficult characters made the story so much interesting. Like I just love it. Like there's like you can it's like more of like in him book it's like more of a drama, a mystery to solve, sports competition, funny moments, or like a lesson to learn. It's more of like a school drama thing, not really like a boyfriend or like romantic thing. I actually thought this was a more teenager one, but it's not. So like honestly, the boarding school atmosphere is honestly the best thing. But me for sure, I wanted to actually join boarding school, and my mom was thinking of it when I was 9, but I ended up did not get to. Not because I didn't get accepted. No, I did not. Because my dad was kind of concerned of me as well. So, because I really, really was like a really like kid who is really like, I wouldn't say childish, but I was dependent on my parents. So I was like really dependent to my parents. I was always like leaning against my parents' back. I never really do anything alone. So my parents were scared that I'm gonna really like get stressed up. So yeah. Anyway, back again. So this is more of like a dorm life. So actually, why did I want to get into a boarding school at the first place? Because I want to feel like the dorm life and stuff, blah blah blah, and classic just game picnics and midnight like fees. Made me like wish I could go to this Mallory Tower. It's such a like cozy, comforting like series, like a movie series. You know, if you like watch the if this become a movie. And honestly, because the book were like again same like in a Blyton, and it's honestly in Blyton book has just one issue, which is written decades ago, so some language and ideas might feel a little bit old fashioned, which I couldn't understand some. But honestly, um this is more like a fancy romance, a little bit. So yeah, honestly, this book just feel like a warm hug for me, and I rate it like 4.75 over 5. I don't really like the other book, the one I reviewed before this, the episode 1. This is episode 2. I really like episode 2. This one is better, like 7.5 out of 5. So because this is a 3 book combined in one, I'm gonna give you guys a what is it called, summary. So this is the content. Wait, this is the 3 one. So first of all, first term at Mallory Towers, and then second form at Mallory Towers, and then third year at Mallory Towers. So okay, let's go. So the first term at Mallory Tower, it's basically at the end of the first term, Daryl River realized that losing her temper can hurt the people around her. She learns to take like more responsibility for her own action and begin to mature, you know, physically and mentally. She forms a strong friendship and starts to feel like Mallory Tower is truly her home. First, like honestly, the main lesson for that one is like first impression aren't everything. Personal growth comes from like admitting your own mistakes and stuff. And the second form at Mallory Tower is more of like during her second like year. I wouldn't say form is like year. Daryl and her friends obviously face new challenges with classmate and school life, but like by the end of the story they understand that like the importance of honesty, loyalty, and standing up for what's right. So their friendship is even more stronger, and like the main lesson about this is like true friends all support like each other and do the right thing even when it's difficult and you have to face consequences. You just have to do it, because honestly the literal truth will come out eventually. So yeah. So the third book is the third year at Mallory Tower. So in the third year the girls become more responsible obviously and more confident. There continues to be like a dependable like leader where everybody can just trust on her and stuff like that. And like many conflicts also resolve through like forgiveness, understanding. By the end she is clearly becoming a kind, fair person she hopes to be. So the main lesson for the third one is obviously growing up is learning to like learn empathy, accepting responsibility, become a positive influence on others. So overall, the conclusion for this is all about growing up through friendship, mistakes, school adventure, just becoming more kind, more patient, more responsible. General, so it's like morning. It's more of like building the character throughout growing up. Like you're learning from your experiences, something like that. If you understand, you understand. By the way, if you notice, wait, that thing, the AC. By the way, yeah, I did not turn it on. Usually I do. So yeah, because it gets too cold and my period just hurt more. My mom says so. My leg can get cold. But anyway, the book. Ooh. But yeah, this is the book, and I'll be putting this to the next room because I'm done reading this. So I have the whole day to myself. Like I don't even have tuition because I didn't follow my mom's to her office, obviously. So oh my days, I just fell. That hurts my leg, my knee actually. It's fine. So 2 books. Oh my days, my stomach hurts. This is done. So obviously this is the first story. This is the second book. So the second book is more thicker, but obviously we have to follow by pattern. So I think I gotta finish this all. Because yesterday I could finish like 300 pages, and this book's like 400 pages, and I have the whole day. And yesterday I read in a night, like around 2 hours. So let's just bench all of this so that we can read the Madison Beer book. Madison Beer book. Now it's over, you pray all on me. I love her like so much, but yeah. I don't think I can finish this all one day. If I could, I would, but I don't want to become dizzy and reading so much book. So let's just do what I can do and finish. Probably I can finish 1 book a day or even more, like 600 pages. Okay, I'm just gonna start reading. And yeah, sorry if the camera's bad, by the way, because I definitely cannot do anything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this, and let me just read this book, and I'll be back if I could, like obviously reviewing this first, and then I'm gonna read this one. This is like more per book. So yeah, bye guys, hope you guys enjoy other videos. Bye.